Did you just destroy, like, you obliterated that?
I took most of the tortilla.
Why?
That was like a lot of
It's a burrito.
But like the ratio of tortilla to like meat and egg wasn't.
No?
It wasn't.
But it's a burrito. It's literally wrapped in a
I
tortilla.
wanted to have some tortilla.
Gotcha. You don't like tortillas? Man. Nah, you're gonna like tortillas. Janet
This
doesn't.
though, it's just like bread.
It is good.
By itself?
I eat tortillas by itself.
I find it odd that you felt comfortable enough to show that with me, but okay.
What?
Like you eat tortillas by itself.
I was thinking, like, when do you do that?
I do.
Tortillas by themselves.
Yeah.
Why do you do that?
When?
When we have like, not by itself, like it's my fork. I eat it with my as a fork
To eat food.
to eat
So
food.
you don't, but like, I'm thinking you literally just
Like, you literally grab tortillas.
Well,
warm it up and
Not
eat
it, not anymore. Like back when I was younger, yeah, at my grandma's house. At my grandma's house, we used to do it all the time. All the time. And, Alrighty. I wish I had something like hold it up.
Oh,
Bam! Where's that tiki guy? You're a genius.
well, I don't know if that's gonna make a mess up. I was like, I wasn't thinking about the mic. Would I make a mess up the sound? You think?
I don't think so. We'll find out. It shouldn't because it's actually, if anything, it'll diffuse it.
I look good, right?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, cool. Let's go over just a little bit.
Alright. Gotta prep this over here. Hey, babe, you want you want pizza? Like, you want pizza? I always want pizza.
They give me napkins. Yeah, one.
They didn't give you napkins? That's messed up, man.
I think it just took all of me.
Okay. 'Cause I don't need them. I just want
See, I could have done.
It looks like really good.
Yeah?
It's like super. Yes.
Cool. Let's see with the transitions. Let's get these transitions. I. There we go. That quality's flames. Got the new cannon. Yeah. Got a Ness in the back chilling, hanging out.
Yeah.
Quality is good. Okay, cool.
Man, look at us.
Preferdo.
We back on the tube.
Yeah, we're on the tube.
Oh, we are.
We're on the tube.
Oh,
We are back on YouTube.
Are we live right now?
Yeah, we are live.
Are we live?
What is it? Switch.
Oh my
I was kidding. I'll get it. YouTube, welcome.
What's up, guys?
Welcome. We are back.
We're back on the tube.
You know, we're not banned anymore. I like to say a couple of things. F you, YouTube. No, I'm kidding. Don't ban us again.
Please don't.
But I'm just saying this.
Long story.
We got banned, you know. That's my daughter in the back. She's eating. As you can see, we're gonna zoom in on her face. I'm just kidding.
We can though. I think we can. I just have to manually do it.
Don't do that.
So we're actually recording on a new camera. So the quality is better, and you see this shows that the progress is moving up. So the quality of the videos are going to be better. Of course, the audio is always our main thing. So you guys are getting an exclusive. We are not starting the podcast yet. This is just an exclusive for the ones that are watching. So thank you for tuning in for the live stream on YouTube. This will be our permanent platform as long as we don't get banned again. But yeah, you know, let your friends know. We're gonna start it up, do all that fun stuff, all that fun stuff. You know, so we are gonna talk about a few things in the show of a brewery that we went to. So stay tuned while we load up this right here. You guys should already kind of guess what we're gonna be talking about.
Yeah.
So yeah, let me go ahead and load that up. Actually, Nancy, could you do me a favor? Could you close the door? Thanks, love.
Oh, for this intro and this one too, maybe we'll have some little bit of vibe playing.
Okay.
I get music.
All right. Do we have any breakers in?
I'll just probably just get it and then splice it to where it's just like the beat.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So you know it's, you know,
What's the song?
and then it kind of just goes into a show,
Okay.
so they can kind of get that
For the podcast?
for the podcast.
Okay, cool. Gotcha. All right, here we go. So you're vibing out. What's up, Bar Chats? I'm Jay.
I'm Deuce.
And we're Bar Chats. Hey, we got a special guest in the back. She's eating a burrito.
Yeah, stop.
Anessa. She's hanging out with us today.
Why do you keep drawing attention to the fact that I'm trying to eat right
Look at me. Look.
Yeah, she doesn't
I'm
want.
like on the camera. See, I'm grabbing her head right now.
Yo, what's going on, Joey? How you doing, brother?
That's good.
Thanks for tuning in, man. Appreciate it.
Thanks for tuning in.
You got a treat for you right now, man. So, without further ado, we will be talking about I Brewery in Chino. I Brewery. A little bit distorted? Okay. Gotcha. Let's go ahead and fix that. Could you lower that? Yeah, lower that. Yeah, there we go. Lower it. There we go. Perfecto.
Hey.
It should sound better now.
How's it sound?
Joey, how's it sound? You know, is it still distorted? Are we good? Are we bad? Are we
Sound
ugly?
good. The good, the bad, the ugly. Are we young? Are we restless?
Sounds better now? Okay,
Are
cool.
we as the world turns? What's some other some other soap operas? Give me some novellas.
No, I was gonna say Y tu mamá también, but that's a movie. That's actually
That's,
a really good.
good?
That's a really good movie.
Okay.
Yeah. El pecado del padre Omar. That one's a really good one too. Amores Perros. That's another good one.
Okay.
Violetta Went to Heaven. That's a very messed up movie, but
Dang.
it's really sad.
Sad.
Very good though. Shout out to Violetta Para. But like I was saying, I Brewery. I. So we have I Brewery. Huge shout out to Rachel. She's the one that helped us out over there. She is actually my cousin's best friend. And so huge shout out to everybody at I. Shout out to Rachel, and shout out to everybody that came out to hang out with us.
Yeah,
we had a few of the friends.
A few friends.
A few friends come out.
A few bar chat groupies. I'm just kidding. No bar chat groupies.
No bar chat groupies.
But some great friends, you know. So his cousin came out.
Yeah, my cousin came out. Shout out to Sam. Sam, shout out. Cool. Yeah, no, honestly, and it was crazy because it was very much a family kind of vibe.
Yeah.
And I feel that a lot of the culture is more like, you know, all family. We're all one love, you know.
One love.
There we go.
One
and
heart.
Stop, because we don't want to get sued. We don't want to get banned again. King YouTube. So we gotta walk on eggshells, but it's okay because one life.
Exactly.
But I Brewery, it is in Chino. It is an awesome brewery. Great location. Has a decent sized parking.
Yeah.
Very hidden. It is in the industrial side of town. But then again, all breweries are
hidden.
Inside. What were your thoughts about the inside?
Okay, just being honest, because we are bar chats, so we always got to give an honest opinion on our reviews. I was honestly expecting more on the inside of the interior of the brewery. Not at first, because again, I didn't know anything about this brewery. So at first I was like, oh, okay, this must be a startup brewery. They just started out, maybe for the last couple years now. That's kind of how the look and feel I got from it. After speaking to one of the owners and then hearing, oh no, we've been around about 10 years. I was like, oh, okay, then, you know, what's going on then? Like, you know, it just didn't have a lot of imagery that I felt that they, especially with their theme, like, man, there's so much you can do with that type of theme that I didn't really know that it had that theme unless I looked at a person's shirt or went to the bathroom to see the Bob Marley poster, you know, or ask basically. I had no clue what does this mean, you know. So that was just my thoughts on the inside. I mean, other than that, I mean, I like the chairs. I wish they were more comfortable. You know, just it's kind of hard to sit there for a long period of time.
That's why I had to stand up for a little bit.
Yeah, but I like I love barrel tables. Those are always dope.
Yes, those are really nice.
So that's what I thought about the inside. What you think?
Yeah, no, I agree in the sense that there could be more done, and I feel that they will. I
mean, 10 years though.
Yeah, no, I'm crossing fingers that hopefully when they hear, you know, it's like what I did like the picture in the bathroom. I have to just,
that was fire.
The picture in the bathroom is definitely something that I feel that should honestly be like in the front. That should be the first thing you see.
Yeah, like, you know, again, we're not trying to beat you guys up. I'm just, you know, we're just giving you our point of view based on the 70 something breweries that we've been to. And I know that a lot of the breweries we like and keep going back to, one was like going to the bathroom. We go to the bathroom and there's a bunch of stickers or a bunch of pictures or something in the bathroom. I mean, with your guys' theme, we could have a huge reggae theme in the bathroom. Maybe even the lighting or something, something crazy where people go, oh wow, I can't believe I went here. Even on the outdoor, it was very just, you know, business, like we're about to, you know, go to an office. You know?
It was very office-like.
Yeah, I mean, I knew it was a brewery, but like if I didn't know, I'll be like, oh, okay, what's I? Is that is that the, you know, insurance and, you know, I don't know. You know, I would think of something else.
I think it definitely brings in the question, like, what is that? What is that?
Yeah.
So it does cater to a benefit in the sense that, you know, I don't know what it would be, so I'm gonna go check it out. Yeah. So it does cater to that, but I do agree with the fact that, you know, a little bit more imagery, but would be ideal. And but I do like the painting, like where we were sitting. The entire wall had the I with the Jamaican colors on it. So I thought that was really cool. I thought that was I enjoyed that. That was nice. The outside, you know, they had the little canopy and everything, and it was cool. But it was pretty much I would want to.
But the difference, like, I mean, and I know Jay guys always, you know, do the pros and cons. but and I know it sounds like I'm doing a lot of but all I'm saying, I'm just comparing. So like Cellars.
Oh, okay, Cellars
had the same canopy, same thing. I didn't know what to expect.
Right.
But even the door was cool.
Lettering.
I was like, oh, that looks really cool. I like the lettering. And then I go in and you have all these barrels. You have, this haunted house looking.
Yeah, Victorian era type thing.
100% wouldn't have known. Made me want to stay in there.
Right.
I want to stay in here. This place looks dope.
Right.
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 And so so I can kind of understand why like some of the people that came, they ended up just going outside and hanging out.
Right.
It just looked better outside. I'll be honest, it just looks better outside. It was a nice little breeze going on at that time, and so that's all. That's the only one of the biggest critiques I have so far.
I agree. When it comes down to the decor, I wish there was a little bit more, but I want to talk about something that kind of shifted my concept on lemonades.
Yes. Now this is like the biggest part that I loved about the place.
We're gonna go ahead and jump into the actual core reason of why we went there. So, Rachel told me, "Oh, have you ever tried, fermented lemonade?" I was like, I'm already thinking, oh, it's probably gonna taste very soury, I wasn't expecting to be drinking soda with alcohol, because they tasted like soda, like legit soda.
So I'm sure you probably got more of the information. I was so blown away, I forgot to ask. How did they make the lemonade? Is it actual lemonade?
You see, I didn't. So that's something there most likely will be a part 2.
Okay. So just to understand, did they actually use Jamaica? They actually use guava and then just infuse it with something?
Probably. I know
it's fermented and
because that's what she said. She was saying that they do use the actual ingredients.
Okay, cool.
But it's how does it make it taste so good though?
So guys, I know you probably don't know what we're talking about. So out of our journey so far, I have never ever been to a brewery where they had drinks that taste like juice. Ever. It's never happened. It tastes 100%. So we say they have a lemonade section, and it's like Jamaica, it's guava, cactus cooler basically,
right,
on one of them. And all of these have alcohol in them, but the look, the smell, the taste, you would think is just juice.
Yeah, it's
like 1000%. Me personally, I came up with all kinds of things in my head. I'm like, man, I can see myself having one of these drinks at the pool, probably putting some ice in a cup and just throwing it in there just to have more of one of those slushies that they would make, and I would drink it and honestly not even feel like I'm having a beer until about an hour or two later, because it does kick you in the butt a little later.
It really does.
So I thought that was amazing. I'm like, that should be in stores.
Yes.
People would definitely buy that.
Yes,
for sure.
Honestly, that was one of the first times I was shocked.
Yeah,
I was legit shocked, because when you're like, oh dude, this is completely different. We've never tried anything like this.
Yeah.
And I know for a fact that if that was in any Hispanic restaurant or shish kebabs, any restaurant, it would sell like crazy.
Yeah.
It's better than kombucha.
Yeah.
That's for damn sure. And it just tastes so good, man. It's really so good. So my favorite one, so we had 5 of them.
Mm-hmm.
We had the Imperial Jamaica.
Yep.
We had the Jamaica. We had the Cactus Cooler, the Paso Guava, and the spiced
cranberry.
Mm-hmm. So the spiced cranberry, Rachel said it perfectly. It's Christmas.
Yes, 100%.
It's Christmas. If you like Christmas, all you want is Christmas, drink the spiced cranberry. And
Yeah, there's
it's
like a
Christmas.
specific Christmas candy that it tastes like. I just can't remember which one it is because I don't like that one. but it's Christmas though. Like you think of Christmas when you taste it, 100%.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. So it's an acquired taste. I think I believe Janet said she liked that one.
I
liked it.
I finished it.
You
I
liked
finished it. So
yeah.
it was good. I finished it because I was like, okay, I know for a fact I'm never gonna try something like this ever again. So I need my palate to memorize the notes. And yes, it is very, very prevalent when it comes down to the spice aspect.
Yeah.
It's literally like cinnamon. Like perfect description. Tasia said, chewing a big red. Oh no, Janet
Was
said
that
it
the
was
same for that drink though?
Yes.
Okay, I wasn't gonna say it because I'm like, was that for the same drink?
Yes,
Yeah.
it was for that,
It
yeah.
definitely like chewing it. Well, like having a big red sitting on your tongue and then this kind of just sucking on it.
Yeah.
That's
pretty much.
exactly how it tasted.
And it was good. It was good. Like I liked it, but I honestly feel my favorite one was the cactus cooler.
Cactus Cooler.
Cactus cooler, bro. It tasted like the cactus cooler, like a cactus cooler soda, and I could even see making a cocktail with that.
That's what I'm saying. There was so much.
Drink.
Like I could see that just being a whole thing. Just the lemonade side being a whole thing. Like, oh yeah, we have our snow cone lemonade. You know, you know what I mean, and we have this cocktail, we have this because of the flavors, and honestly because of when Rachel blended them and they taste so good, I was like, yeah, you can just start blending them and say we call this one, this one, and this one, and this one. It's so much they could do with that.
It's a whole
they can make
avenue,
so much money just on that side only. So I thought that was great.
And Rachel even told us like the brewer does not like doing that because he brewed it to taste a specific way. But honestly, and I we will have the conversation at a later date.
But that's the difference between a brewery and like a bar, right? So I feel like that's fine. You can want it that way. But if it's at a bar, and you make a cocktail menu based on the brews, I feel like you have no say so on that. This is my bar menu, and I want to mix these two, and I'm gonna call it this, because that's what you do anyway, right? All a bar is me saying, all right, cool, I got tequila, I have orange juice. That's all. You're just taking things and mixing it and calling it something else. So it's the same thing. I don't know if anybody from those brands are mad that they got mixed.
No, as long as you use it.
But at the same time, I don't think they're pretty happy that people keep buying their stuff. So that's what I think about that. Like, just mix it, and then you can have your beer cocktails. And then that'll be huge success.
I feel like there's gonna be a surge in that because I've been seeing.
And I did not write that. I think it was POG, right? It was called the POG.
The POG IPA. So it's the Passion Guava IPA.
Yeah, that was amazing to me.
So the Passion Guava IPA,
and then the 60
session is a
40.
So it's a 60-40. Which was the two lemonades. Yeah. And then the lemonade with the session IPA. That's the POG. The POG one, I like it because it had a hint of that hop at the end, but it was still sweet. I
loved it. It was like it was perfect though. It just really wasn't too hoppy. It was perfect for me. And then the other one was just juice. Like the two mixtures, it was just so good.
It was really good.
Like you can get really messed up, guys. Like because you don't taste any alcohol. So
I got really messed up because we did just like every party. Okay, so before we go into that, that's actually going to be
Poggers.
I was going to be for a later conversation later today, but it's all right. So let's go on to that's the first flight. So we had the flight for the lemonades, and then we had the hoppies and the
so we had mild and hoppy, and so we had the Cali Common, the honey cream, Session IPA, Irish Red, and Wheat double IPA.
So this is where a lot of thoughts changed. And
for them. For me, I was actually excited. I mean, I enjoy. I've been drinking nothing but stouts for the last week or so it was kind of cool to try something a little different.
So yeah, it was definitely different, but it was more of going from a sweet, like already doing a sweet palate startup.
Yeah.
I think that's why I was realizing it in the morning. That's probably why everything ended up tasting like cereal. Because my palate was already looking for
I just
sweet.
didn't agree with that, but I feel you. So which one did you feel like tasted like cereal the most?
Okay, so the one that was extremely prevalent when it came down to the cereal characteristics would have to be the Cali Common.
Cali Common.
So the Cali Common, and Tasia agreed with me. This like if you get a bunch of well, at first we said Captain Crunch.
Yeah.
At first we said Captain Crunch. When you let it sit in your mouth for a cool minute, and then right before you're about to swallow, that hint of like bitterness, sweet, that's what the ending note of that drink was.
Right.
It's very interesting, very specific, but then again, like I said, we did just finish an entire like array of different sweet things.
I did agree with what you guys said it was later though. It did taste like a Pops to me.
Yes, okay. Pops.
And I've had Pops forever, and I was like, yeah, that's what Pops tastes like when you let it dissolve in your mouth. So it did have that flavor to me.
Right. But it was still good. I liked it. It was very smooth. So when it comes down to Cali Commons, I always ask, is it a West Coast? Is it a West Coast IPA?
I mean, what is it though?
It's a common ale.
Common ale. Okay.
Yeah. So
yeah, I was like, I don't know what this is.
yeah, no, it was no. Honestly, it was
good though.
It was really good. It was just different. It was different.
Yeah, I like that one. I like the honey cream more on the mild side of the ales. It reminded me of honeycombs.
Yes.
Yeah, that one was really, really good.
That one was good. You see, the difference between that I noticed, the Cali Common and the honey. So Rachel said that they did use actual honey in the production of that one, in the honey ale. But I feel like that kind of, the sweetness of the honey takes away from the hop. Or what do you think?
That's what I like though.
Yeah.
I like that it didn't taste. Like I said, I didn't know what I was drinking. It didn't taste like a beer to me. You know, so I was just like, I like it. It tastes like I'm drinking honeycomb.
Yeah, no,
that's what I really felt like I was doing. I was like, oh, okay, I like this. This is pretty good. And then it kind of got, and then it started getting crazy on the next side.
It started going wild. So I'm over here on our awesome Untapped. So if you're not on Untapped, go ahead and go on to Untapped, and you can check out all the brews there as well. So let's see, the honey cream ale. So that's a cream ale, and then the common is a California common. Mm-hmm. Common ale. So that's the one that they had for the mild. Mm-hmm. Then we went into the hoppy ones.
It's a hoppy.
So the hoppy ones were Session IPA.
Yep.
Which is an American IPA. Then we had the red.
Yeah,
Irish
red, and then the wheat double IPA.
Double IPA. So pretty much, it's an Imperial double IPA.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds amazing. No, it really is, dude. It's really good.
Those were like, I liked pretty much all of those, but I like the wheat the most, and I don't like wheats. So this was actually great surprise for me. The wheat tasted really good to me, but it is a little stronger though than the other ones. So, but I really like that one.
No, it definitely was stronger when it came down to it, just because of it being a double, but it wasn't as harsh. Like you still get the hop at the end, like the strong hop taste. Yeah. But it's not too crazy. It's still palatable, which I enjoy it. I like it. So that's like if I want to have a beer like a straight up beer, That's the one I would go with, personally. That one, and so the red, Irish red. I don't remember drinking that one.
Because it was, I mean, again, like I like those, but the wheat was the one I remembered the most. The other two were kind of like, oh, this is a session, and this is a red. They were just like what it says.
Yeah, they're still good beers. Like honestly, their entire their whole setup is their beer selection is really good. Oh, and before we left, I know we did try another one.
Yep, we tried one of their amber ales.
Yeah.
Which was strong as heck. It was an amber strong ale, and yes, it was very strong. It was the strongest one that they had.
Very strong. 10%.
I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that one smacked the hell out of me. I was like, oh my Jeebus. And at that point, I didn't know what I was gonna do. But so that was part of the hoppy section. Then we go on to the specials, and on to the dark. So for the specials, there's a banana double.
Yep, that was bomb.
Which was a Belgian double.
That was so good.
The banana. All right, that one. Yeah, that one.
Okay, so that was Belgian.
It was a Belgian.
Okay.
So
bomb.
yeah, honestly, it tasted like a really fruity Tremens to me personally.
It was I'm trying to remember what I said.
Boddingtons.
It tasted like I wasn't even thinking about beer. It tasted like. One of them tasted like the AW. Which one was that one?
Oh, that was.
I think it was that one.
Yes, I think it was. Yeah.
Yeah, the banana double tasted like a root beer. I think that's which one I said tastes like a root beer. It was that one.
That one.
Yeah, it tastes like a root beer, and then there's like a vanilla root beer one that they have. Kind of had a little bit of that flavor too, but yeah, like an A&W. One of them tasted like brisk.
Oh, that was a 60-40.
60-40. That's what tastes like brisk.
That's what tastes like brisk.
Yeah.
60-40. It was like, dude, thanks for the brisk.
Like exactly, like yeah. That one tasted. I didn't man. So that was okay. That was a quad.
Yeah.
Man, I didn't know the banana. Yeah.
No. That wasn't a quad.
That was a Belgian,
that was a
right?
double. Yeah. It was a Belgian double. Yeah. Belgian double. So on here, it's really good ratings. You're looking at 4.5s, 5s, 4.5s, 4s. So it's good. It's really good actually when it comes down to their specials.
Yeah. I mean, the owner one of the owners, he was telling me they've made over 400 different types of beer. So they have new types all the time. Yeah. You know, some of them don't come back. So whatever you drink there, just be happy.
Yes,
you're probably gonna get a new one.
You're gonna get a new one. So the rotation is it's pretty heavy, which is good. Which is actually really good because you never want to. You want to have like your go-tos.
Yeah, like your staple.
Yeah, your staple ones. But you always want to be able to create more, and I feel that's what makes breweries fun to go to. Yeah. And to actually just hang out and say, oh, what do you guys have next? And it keeps it fresh. It keeps it fun. So we were talking about that one, and then it was that double. Which one else?
Yeah, we had a banana double, strong ale.
Oh, the sour, the pomegranate raspberry sour.
Yeah, the sour. And then on the dark side, we had the molasses brown, the dry stout, and the robust porter.
Okay, so I have to say this because I don't like stouts. But I really like that dry stout.
Yeah, that was good.
The dry stout, if I had to drink a stout, I would want to drink that.
Yeah, this reminds me of a Guinness.
Yeah, like a very light Guinness.
I mean, they said that, but it's a Guinness that sits. When you open a Guinness, it has nitro, and nitro gives you that rich taste. I like to drink a Guinness immediately after that opening. There's two different types though. You have the Guinness Nitro, and then you got that other Guinness, the one where you pop the top. It has no nitro in it. I think it's like Guinness extra stout or something like that. That's what that tastes like, because that one doesn't have the nitro, so you get like this light taste, but it's still like good and creamy. You can kind of still taste the Guinness. Right. That's what that reminded me of. That was really good.
Yeah, that was one of my favorites when it comes down to their selection. Yeah, I would choose that if I had to go with a darker beer. And then the molasses brown, nah, I'm good. Nah, I'm good. It was all right, but nah.
I mean, it was nothing about it that was bad. It actually was a lot better than I thought it was gonna be, because I thought it was gonna taste like the Wolverine that I had at a different place. So it actually was good. It just wasn't. It's not memorable for me. That's all.
All right.
Yeah, that's my only thing. And I think that's also I didn't really want any stouts that day. Yeah, I have a lot of stouts at home right now. So
Yeah. No,
so it was actually good to have all different types of beers there besides just having a couple of stouts.
right, and I think that's a good choice on their end, being able to have like a different array, and it seems like they have about 3 to 4 different ones for each one. So we've gone to specialty breweries like Brewery Yard, where it's strictly just Belgian, and they'll have like one stout or like one wheat. But being able to have just an array of different stuff, that's always a thumbs up. And I feel that's honestly what makes the brewery dope. Being able to craft that many beers and still rock and roll.
Yeah,
I dig it. Let's see. Sorry, I'm getting like security. I was like, oh, never mind. We're good. I thought they were trying to hack me. Damn YouTube. YouTube trying to be hacking. Don't be hacking. All right, so I think that so we were playing Loteria.
I won.
We were playing Loteria. We were playing we played Zombie Dice.
Won
And
that too.
he did win. Didn't Sam win? No, you won.
She got shot in the head.
She got shot in the head, yes. Yeah, if you haven't played Zombie Dice, it's super fun. I know Deuce was playing Jenga.
that was it. That's the only thing I played. I was like, yeah, that's the only one I want to play.
Let's
play some Jenga.
Yeah, they were playing.
Yeah, Nissa
Jenga.
loves playing board games.
So and then that guy was there.
That guy Wangs.
That guy.
That
Wangs.
guy's wine.
So let's talk about the food real quick.
Let's talk about it. I unfortunately couldn't wait any longer. I hadn't eaten all day, so I ordered some food. I didn't get any wings. The only person I can really talk about is you guys and Anissa, because I didn't really eat any of their wings.
So Anissa, what
do you guys think?
What'd you think of the wings?
That guy's well.
That guy's.
What'd you think about that guy's wings?
They were good.
They were good.
I thought they were gonna be like spicy because we kept hyping it up for no reason.
No spice. She said, "Make it hotter."
She said, "I hyped it up."
To normal people, it would probably be.
To
She
normal
She said
people.
she's abnormal. That it's not hot for abnormal
I
people.
feel like people that I
What
know
sauce did you get?
like stuff. I got raging. Well, I didn't get anything. I stole it from Zara.
Okay, what did Sarah get?
She got raging buffalo.
Raging
Buffalo.
According to Anessa, is not spicy.
But what was spicy?
Was the teriyaki zing?
Yeah,
bro.
that was spicy. That was good though.
It was hot. It was hot.
That was so good.
So
I did get a bite of one, but that's what I tasted, and I got a bite of that one. So those tasted good from the bite that I did have, but I just didn't feel right to be, oh yeah, their wings are great. I only had a bite, so I mean,
So then let me talk about it, because I
Yeah.
thought it was pretty cool. My cousin Sam and I, we went outside, and I was talking to the guy. This dude was just literally just chilling outside with this beer in his hand, and I was like, hey, he's like, oh, you're the owner? He's like, yeah, I'm that guy. He's like, oh, where'd you get the name? My last name. He's like, your last name is Dat? He's like, no, it's Guy. I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. And he gave us a little background in terms of how he started. So he recently got that trailer, like very recently. He used to do everything from his pickup. So he would have the grill and everything on his pickup, and he would go to places, set up with the canopy, and start cooking. The only problem was since they used to do it all how do you call it, all grilled, it was hard for them to just pack up and go when they had that setup before. They would have to wait an hour so the kitchen would cool, literally it would cool down so they could load it up and put it in. So he was like, yeah, no, I just I quit my he's like, I quit my job. He was in telecom, like telecommunications stuff. And he said, I'm out, dude. And he went full force, and then he told his wife, he's like, you know what, I either hire somebody else or come and help me. And she said, I'm down like James Brown. So she quit her job, and they just started working together, and that's their main thing. So nice. That's all they do. All they do is travel, and they were actually at a different location before they got there.
Nice.
So they were there. So they hit up 2 spots, and and something she said was hilarious. She's like, the rush right now is not not that many people are out. But it happens because everybody gets high like around 7. So the munchies start kicking in around 8. And everybody shows up at 9 before we close.
Oh wow! So like, we need wings.
So they already know. They're like, you know what? Just put it in the fryer. They're gonna show up. Make it, and they will come.
If you make it, they will come.
Pretty much. So, and I was like, that's hilarious. Like, yeah, because that's what I'm doing too. She's like, yeah, shit. Oh, we gotta get there before they close. And then the line just piles up.
Man, yeah, as I was heading out, the line was like pretty packed. So I know they had a good showing. By the time it got around like what, 7:30?
Yeah, 7:30.
Yeah.
Is that we called it a night. So we got there like around 2:30, and we were there for a long time. It's pretty cool, man. It's a really cool hangout spot. I actually made a friend, 3 friends.
5, 6, 7.
So I met this guy who owned a motorcycle racing shop, and he was telling us how his buddy, like, he didn't know what beer, like how beer was made.
Okay.
And he was like, okay, cool, so how do you make beer? And he's like, oh, let me show you, just this and the other. At the end of the day, he's like, I don't care how it's made, just pour me a cup. I'm just being nice, I want free beer. He's like, cool. So he gave him, and we were just talking, hanging out. Apparently this guy is like loaded. And then he walked away. He was like, yeah, man, it was a pleasure. You guys, we're doing a podcast, this and the other. So hopefully if you're out there, I believe his name is Oscar. So shout out to Oscar. If you're tuning in, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. Good luck with all the stuff, all the ventures that you're going on. And you travel a lot. So shout out to Oscar. And then we made a new friend. One of my Magic the Gathering buddies. His name is Victor. Shout out to Victor if you're listening. I did do a shameless plug to everybody I met. But yeah, it was already towards the wee hours of the night, and he had a giant box of Magic the Gathering cards.
Right.
And he does something called it's a rip and sip. So he rips a pack and he sips. And if he gets a mythical, he has to down it and get another beer. And if he gets a hollow, he sips twice. If he gets a rare, he sips once. And so it's a game that he plays with himself. Wow. So by the end of the night, he's like, I am hammered.
Right.
So not only that, he had like a stack of mythics. I was like, dude, this is how many beers I've had. It's like, oh shit, that's a lot. And we were talking about Pokemon Unite. For those that are on Pokemon Unite, you gotta download it. Anessa, download Pokemon Unite. It's free. Pokemon Unite. Because I'm asking you to.
And this is said, why would I download that?
Because it's free.
I just want to make sure that's known.
Okay, yeah. So you are your character.
She's a
like the debater.
Why do you guys?
Gee, because
so a special thing happened. I forgot. I was looking through. So on my my Safari, I have a bunch of open tabs, and I'm always afraid to close all of them because there's always like one I'm like, oh, I needed that one, right? So I was going through some of the tabs. I'm like, I don't think I need this one. I clicked on it and I'm like, oh, it's my personality test. And I was like, baby, remember this? And then she was like, no. And so I sent it to Tasia. I was like, oh, I'll do it again. And I sent it to her sister. And then I think I sent it to Janet, and I sent it to Anissa, and I sent it to Zara. And then I think Jay remember Jay was basically mine, but he had like one letter difference, right? Yeah. So I was like, we're the same. So I was like, we just gotta read ours. All right, cool. And then so they did their long, like it's like, I don't know, it's like 50 questions.
It's pretty lengthy.
Pretty lengthy. And she got debater, and she was like, I don't agree with that one. Which, of course, I mean, as a debater, I mean, I don't know if you guys ever seen the Denzel Washington movie, The Great Debaters. I'm gonna have Anissa watch it. That's her. That person that talks to the other person like, I don't agree with that. In 1972, blah blah blah. Well, in 1854. You know, that's just her. She might have to do that. That might be her career path. We'll see. But yeah, it said that like, you know, she's argumentative and all these other things. And you know, I have to say that I agree with most of the stuff that is said on there. It's pretty accurate.
I think it's funny because I asked her. Here's the thing. I didn't tell you. If I would have told you, I would have been like, no, you're gonna. But I didn't. I said, can you? Or will you? Or you have to. But I'm not forcing you. Therefore, I'm asking you to download the game. Will you? Is a question.
What's it called again?
Pokemon Unite.
I don't think I can download.
No, it's on the Switch. 1000%. I was playing it right before you guys got here. It's free. It's for free. It's the only Pokemon game that's free, other than Pokemon Go.
Go.
Yeah. But if you do spend $100, you will pay to win. Like I'm just saying. So some guy spent $100 on microtransactions just so he could be.
So he can win.
Well, so he could be strong enough to beat higher ranking players. I'm not gonna buy anything yet, but I will.
He will. Don't listen to him. He's about to buy that. He's gonna be like, yeah, I just spent $200 on Pokemon.
Oh no, like, I have to wait because we have Pokemon Legends coming out. We have Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remakes.
And when he says we, he means him and the Pokemon community because I don't play that. I don't play any of these games. I want to make that very clear. I don't know what he's talking about.
It's all good, man.
Very clear. I'm not a part of these shenanigans.
I am not part of the community.
All I need is me and my Pikachu.
If they ever bring Pogs back, then maybe we'll see what's up.
Bro, hey, Pogs.
I was like really into that. I have so many Pogs. I started with like no joke. My mom said, I'll buy you this stack of Pogs. She's like, this is a waste of money. I'm only going to buy you this. If you lose that, that's all you're going to get. So I said, cool. I started with a stack like this.
Yeah, they're getting the two.
And I was like, I'm going to get the Metal Smasher because you know that's all you need.
Yep.
Everybody else had the plastic one. And everybody played Pogs all throughout like the school. You know, so basically any corner you can see, everybody had Pogs. So I'll just play people. I'll get like a little small piece and I'll play you. I was like, hey man, I'll play you on your small stack. I was like, and they're like, oh, okay, cool. And then we'll play and then I'll win. And then they'll get mad and they'll be like, let's put all of them. So I put all of my Pogs. I mean, I was gambling. Put all of my Pogs. They put all theirs. I win all of them. And then, so by the time like the month ended, I had like 7 stacks of Pogs. I had so many Pogs. It's crazy.
Oh,
that was fun.
Like so Pogs. It's gonna come. No, it's not gonna come.
It's never gonna come.
It's never gonna come back.
It's too. Everything's digital. Maybe it'll be a digital Pogs thing. I don't know.
I wonder if there would be a digital Pog. How would you do that?
Yeah, you wouldn't though. That was like a long time ago.
I have my Pog set somewhere. Like,
you still got them?
Yeah, I still have them. Want to check to see?
So fun.
Or did I put them?
We could honestly. I feel like we could bring it back and people would play it though.
Oh, I'm pretty sure.
Because people are competitive, you know?
Hell yeah.
They got Pogs apps?
Like Pog apps? What?
The more you know.
That's insane. Whee!
I did not know that.
That's interesting. I'm Pokemon Pogs. Oh no, it's that Pokemon DX.
No, it's actually Pogs.
Like Pogs.
Pokemon Pogs, bro.
What?
It might be the only way to get me into Pokemon. Is Pogs.
No, Pokemon is dope
Pokemon is irritating.
Well,
It is a lot of work.
because
I deleted it 2 minutes ago.
well, Pokemon Go is not Pokemon. Yeah, no.
But it says, isn't it called Pokemon though? Go.
But it's not turn-based.
You mean the tournament things?
No, turn-based. Like
I don't know what that means, bro.
so turn-based, anything turn-based is you attack first and then I attack, then
Oh,
you
that
attack,
crap! I hate that.
attack,
I
you
hate
attack.
that.
So
That's what Pokemon is?
yes,
Oh, yeah, I'll never play.
Why would anybody want to do that?
because I could predict your moves. I could predict which.
I like when we both can fight at the same time. I don't like you just gonna stand there and let me beat you up, and then it's like, okay, it's my turn. Ha 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 ha. Your turn. Yeah, I can't stand that, bro. I didn't know it was turn based like that.
Yeah. No, it's not. It's actually really competitive. It's like stupid competitive. It's really competitive.
Make fun of the people who have cards at school.
Pokemon cards. I have Pokemon cards. I don't
Anissa
give two
said-
monkeys.
Why did you
Anissa, my soon-to-be 13-year-old in 2 weeks, she said, actually,
11 days.
the great debater.
Right, for real.
I knew she was gonna say that. That's why I said that. Anyway, she said that she used to make fun of the people who had Pokemon cards at
No,
school.
I said we.
We as in
We.
who? Who's we? Cause not me.
Me and my friends.
Okay, you
Oh,
and your
okay.
friends. So you're the reason why I hear voices in my head.
These voices, I hear them.
No, but
You're the reason you hear voices.
probably. I love this girl.
Man, you know.
Oh no, but it's funny. Yes, it is a very but honestly, the new one, this actual Pokemon Unite, it's not turn based
Okay.
whatsoever.
So you're just going at each other.
Dude, it's a team of 5, and the whole point is to kill. It's not all right. Let me rephrase this just in case Nintendo's listening. To catch Pokemon and dunk on foods. You literally dunk on them.
Okay.
So it's like basketball,
Pokemon basketball.
kinda.
Okay.
Are we gonna play after?
Yeah, I'll show you. I'll show you how it is, and I'll show you what's up. But it's crazy. So you got 5 people on each side, and you have 4 baskets.
Notice that he's talking about basketball, guys. Okay, you have 5 people on each team.
Yeah,
It's basketball.
it's pretty well. It's pretty. Yeah, it's basketball. Pretty much basketball. Football, soccer, because
Well, soccer's isn't that 10? Or
11.
11 on both sides.
Yeah. But yeah, pretty much is that.
Okay.
Okay, so you got your team, just like League. So you have your team, and then your whole point is to get higher points than your opposing team.
Okay.
And meanwhile, fighting your opponents. So you're like in the cut, like you're like throwing
So
a
you're
bunch of
beating them up and then
yeah.
dunking them.
And when you
you
kill them,
LeBron James these fools.
bro, they're all right. So literally, Lucario, the way he dunks is so dope. The fool goes, pink, and then he's off. And I'm like, that's dope. That's fire.
Okay.
Bulbasaur uses his little vines and he goes, gosh,
I
like
feel like
just
you're saying names like if I'm supposed to know who these people are.
don't worry about it. LeBron James.
I did recognize Bulbasaur. I didn't recognize the first person.
Too. I don't know what the first one.
Well, Bulbasaur. Pikachu. It's Pikachu, Bulbasaur.
No, you said Lucario or something like that.
So Lucario is another. He's part of the 200 generation. He's not part of the 150, 151.
What does that mean?
So there's 960 Pokemon now.
Mm-hmm.
So every generation has 100.
Oh, okay. Okay. So he's part of the.
Second generation.
So he's part of like after I stopped watching Pokemon.
Right.
Okay.
So he's that part.
All right.
And
So I watched.
Pokemon?
Yeah, I watched Pokemon.
Pokemon was a cartoon back.
Pokemon the show was dope.
Yeah, it's dope.
Oh, you might have fun.
Jesse James.
Team Rocket.
That mess was funny. I just thought it was hilarious. Brock was like,
Why were they so
Funniest
focused
thing.
on Pikachu when they had a talking?
exactly.
Talking Meowth.
That's what I'm saying.
See, you know Pokemon. Only somebody that watches Pokemon would know that Meowth on Team Rocket was the only Meowth that spoke.
I spoke. Yep.
Only a Pokemon fanatic.
Haven't played the game, but I main.
But I mean
On-
Bulbasaur and
yeah.
Sandshrew. Okay. Yeah, I you know, Sandslash or Sandshrew. The only reason why I have like a very strong connection to Sandshrew is because his episode, that homie, oh, it froze. What's going on? We're still active, but our video's down.
It sounded like someone got pulled.
No,
You didn't hear that?
Yeah, no, our video's down. Ah. Janet, could you turn on and off the thing, please?
You heard that though, right?
Yeah, no, it was the.
Oh, was it the
cam-
switch box?
No, it was a camera. No, hold on.
It was a camera. Oh, the camera's off.
Imagine the camera's still on, but like we just can't see ourselves.
That'd be funny.
It would.
No, it should pop up. If it doesn't,
That's cool.
then we will find out. But for those that are listening audio, you guys can still hear us. You just can't see us.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't know what
Unfortunately.
happened. Let's go into our emergency backup. So Janet, could you get yeah, get the camera. I'm gonna switch it over right now. That one.
It was such good quality. It's just off, right? Like, cause I don't. Didn't have a light on the camera. I can see Janet.
Just put it right there. Yeah. We're back, guys. It's gonna look kind of funky.
Yeah.
There we go.
Through the wire.
Literally through the wire.
There we go. There we go. I can still see Anissa, so that's all we wanted.
No.
Yeah, put it on top and put it in the center. All right, so for those that are listening, we're having a little bit of technical difficulties with our camera on the stream, but we good now. We're good. We're somewhat good now.
All right, guys.
Hold on, we're here.
So
here.
we did have 1080. Now we're back to 720.
Yeah. The same. I know that exact episode. So Joey knows what's
Ah.
up. So yes, the Sandslash, but my hands down favorite Pokemon of all time is of course Mew and Mewtwo.
Mewtwo.
One that in Super Smash
Yes.
Bros. People for no reason.
That's
Yes.
where we know Pokemon.
Yes.
Super Smash Brothers.
So that's mine, and then of course I have to give it up for my boy Marowak or Cubone. Cubone. So unfortunately, she or he wears the skull of his dead parents in memory.
She, he, are. What's the other
They.
words, Anissa?
They,
They, them. Non-binary, binary.
Non-binary is they them.
Is it
Non-binary is they, them. Anissa be schooling me on this stuff because I'm like too old and I don't understand.
Neither do I.
I don't understand either.
You
I
know
don't-
the more than me. But yeah, he, you know, he, she, are it, they, them.
We're just gonna call it it because Cubone isn't it.
He isn't it technically.
Yeah,
Right? He's like an
technically.
animal, right?
Yes. So if you don't know what creature or what Pokemon I'm talking about, in Detective Pikachu, if you haven't seen the movie, have you seen it? You've seen it.
Yeah, it was great.
Okay.
Good movie.
So Detective Pikachu, the first Pokemon that they encounter is the
It's
one with
Cubone.
Cubone.
Yeah.
One with the little bone. He has a skull.
That one?
That's Cubone.
He was like in the shrubs.
Yeah, he's crying and stuff. So the reason why he's crying is because he lost his mom, and the skull that he wears on top of his head is Marowak's skull, which is his evolutionary form. Point being is that homie is sad.
He wears the skull of his, like what he's gonna be when he's.
Yeah. So he
He wears a dead person's skull.
yes.
That's weird.
No, it gets weirder. Joey knows there's a balloon. It's a balloon Pokemon
Mhm.
that attracts children to take them away. So he's like a balloon. He floats around, kind of just floats around, and kids like, oh, balloon. And when they get it, he grabs them and whoop, floats them away.
So kidnapper.
Yes.
So I did not know. I don't know. I don't think Nissa can play Pokemon now. I did not know that Pokemon had child molesters there.
I don't know about child molesters, bro. It's just they're. All right, so
Okay, guys, what does it sound like? A person that brings balloons.
it's not a person. No, it's not a person though. It's a Pokemon.
And it, they, them, non-binary, brings balloons and grabs kids and takes them away.
Like Pennywise.
Pennywise is a child molester too.
Yeah, he is. No, he is.
He just
No, but this is literally a balloon, and then
ate them.
so the story goes that
Pennywise has balloons too.
so the balloon takes them to the woods.
To lure kids in. I don't know. Jay, you gave me the information. I'm just dissecting it. It sounds like, he's taking kids away.
All I know is that there's
We don't know.
There's spirits of kids in the forest, and that's a little dust skull.
So he kills them.
Yeah, he kills
So
them.
he's Jack the Ripper.
Yeah. So the
He's Balloon the
little
Ripper.
the little skulls, with it's like a little
Oh.
woods.
And Nissa doesn't know about Jack the Ripper.
We'll get into that topic. That's when you're in high school. That's fine. I'll wait. No, it's a literal balloon. You see, it's literally
No,
a balloon,
I get it, guys. It's not that I don't get it.
not a person.
What I'm saying is that if a balloon takes a kid away and then there's only a spirit left, sounds a lot like all the other killers that I know because I watch nothing but horror films. That's all I was saying. But it's all good though.
No,
I just didn't know Pokemon had serial killers.
yeah. No, there's a dark. No, and there's an entire town dedicated to it inside the game. It's called
Oh.
Lavender Town.
Lavender, like labyrinth.
No, like lavender.
Oh, lavender. Okay,
Uh-huh.
okay.
So every professor, every town, everything in Pokemon has to do with plants.
yeah.
Professor Oak, Professor Willow.
That's why they all have that.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Yeah, so they're all
makes more
plants.
sense.
Lavender Town is based off of lavender.
Okay. Do we have a Professor Lavender?
Wind ones and fire ones and
Think so.
water and
I think so. Which are you
Like
talking
when,
about
like the
types?
types of Pokemon.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, but the professors all
There we go.
have power
Here.
names.
With his
A Drifloon.
Drifloon.
That's the name of the Pokemon?
Yeah,
Do you
Drifloon.
guys know that it's
That what has?
An iron?
Yes,
you knew that?
for sure.
I just unplugged it.
No, you're supposed to turn the switch to turn it off.
Well, this has a jacket on, but if she takes this jacket off, you'll see her very like wrinkled shirt. She doesn't know how to use an iron yet.
No, I seen this video on TikTok and it was like black people turn the iron off by unplugging it, and then
Nissa was like, "That's me."
Tweeted under and it was like, "There's an off button," and then people keep reacting to it, and they're like, "My whole childhood is ruined." We didn't know there was a.
No, there is an off button. You're supposed to turn it off and unplug it. You're supposed to do both.
It also depends on what type of iron you have, but yes, you're supposed to either press the off and on button. If there is no off and on button, you're supposed to take it from whatever heat setting all the way down
To
to
the lowest.
off or low.
So you want
Yeah.
to reset it to the heat so you
Yes.
wait even longer?
Yes.
Yes.
You have to. If not, you burn the house down. Yeah.
That's
Or
not
the
bad.
floor or your shirt or
Yeah.
something.
All that other fun stuff.
Well, take it up and stand it up.
Well, you still have to do that at the end.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's been fun.
Yeah.
Talking about Pokemon. Talking about I and I.
Pokemon, I, Lemonade.
Lemonades.
That guy.
That guy. Shout out to everybody that hung out with us. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. And, thanks for everybody for tuning in, hanging out. And shish kebabians, bro. We
Yes,
will
sir.
see you guys next week with another awesome episode. Hopefully we'll get some. Check out our IG because we have a lot more reels.
Yeah.
A lot of funny
A
reels.
lot of funny reels.
We should call it funny, it makes it less funny.
Okay, some very serious.
Anyway, we got some funny
non-entertaining
reels. I can't wait. And I got an interesting Jenga match that you guys have to see.
Oh yes.
I'm gonna post it up today. So by the time you see this, it'll already be up. But I'm
And if you
excited.
haven't, check it out on bar.chats on our IG.
Yes, sir.
Also, check out our website. Remember, we are on Apple Music, we are on Spotify, we're on Google, we're on everything, all streaming platforms. Once again, now, yes, now. You know what? So this one right here, that's a different story. We're gonna have an episode where just the kids and we're gonna just have them talk.
And we'll talk.
And
Yeah.
we're like, you know what?
So that would be a great episode.
That'll be a very interesting
Like, we
episode.
are mean, mostly mean.
Right. You see, no matter what you do,
Where you go?
sip something. Peace, y'all.